Coming off a monumental World Series that saw the Yankees lose, we bring to you the WWE News and Rumors. Remember to become a channel member today to help save my future. Remember to subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications. Remember to share this video all over the entire internet. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some unexpected news. We got some backstage news. But first off, what was your thoughts and your opinions on one of the most monumental returns in professional wrestling history this year? Who am I talking about? What am I talking about? Well, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm talking about is this. After being buried, after being underutilized, ladies and gentlemen, it has finally happened. It has finally went down. We have seen the return of a former WWE champion, the return of a former TNA world champion. This man has returned with an impact. Not TNA, though, not even WWE. No, Bobby Lashley has made his in-ring debut for AEW All Elite Wrestling, and this happened. This went down last night. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on the in-ring debut to AEW. Now, it's not so much a debut, really, because Bobby Lashley's been in TNA, he's been in WWE, he's been in ECW, the WWE's version of it, obviously, as we all remember. But, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think about Bobby Lashley and now that the Hurt Business is literally back in business again? And what havoc are they going to wreak? Is this going to help out AEW? Is it going to help the ratings? Is it going to help the attendance? Is it going to help pay-per-view buy rates? Is it going to help the company as a whole? Is Bobby Lashley going to do anything in the end for AEW? Only time will tell on that. You know, there were many fans of Bobby Lashley when he was in WWE. Are they going to follow him over to AEW in what some would say was seen as predictable? Why? Because we saw it coming. We knew it was going to happen. So maybe AEW should have went about this a little bit differently. But, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Davis returned during the 10:30 AEW Fight Night Dynamite. Yes, Mark Davis has returned for all the AEW fans. Also, breaking news on Dean Ambrose. Jon Moxley injured, hurt. Is he going to have to relinquish the AEW World Championship and return to WWE? Guys, we got some pivotal updates. This is huge. And again, we don't just talk about it. We show it, guys. We show it right here on this very channel. Also, indie star AJ Gray may have to retire from wrestling after donating kidney to his mother. Max Caster shows off a new Tesla Cybertruck purchase. Again, I think those things are ugly. I'm not into them. But let's get into the big update on Dean Ambrose, ladies and gentlemen. Chaos erupted after Jon Moxley accepted Orange Cassidy's AEW World Title Challenge during Dynamite last night. And for those of you that are AEW fans, what did you think about Dynamite last night? But let's get into this big report, guys. I want to bring this up because I really want to shed light on this. Again, here we go, guys. There it is. Physical therapy. Jon Moxley is not 100%. He is injured. He is hurt. Let's get into it. AEW World Champion Jon Moxley has been making waves as he enjoys his fourth stint as the AEW World Champion, having claimed it in the main event of Wrestle Dream by defeating Bryan Danielson and putting an end to Daniel Bryan's full-time wrestling career. I have been going to physical therapy. I'm not 100%. I'm banged up, says Moxley. Again, this has led to a lot of rumors and speculation of him having to vacate or relinquish the AEW World Championship due to injury, and this might make way for his return to WWE to help Roman Reigns. Yes, to help out Roman Reigns, because it looks like Sami Zayn might be going with the fake bloodline of Solo Sikoa. So who better than Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley to help out Roman Reigns and the Usos to really even this thing up? But let's get into the huge story. I'm going to physical therapy for my hip. It's a hip injury for Jon Moxley for the last few months. When it comes to rehabbing injuries, I just find quality PT. People do everything they say with 100% effort. Vetting them is important. I think the biggest differentiation between someone who returns from a serious injury 100% and someone who's never quite the same again is simply the attitude with which they approach rehab. Moxley emphasized the importance of focus even when recovery seems small. If you're on crutches all day and they tell you all day is do 15 reps of little foot flexors or something, makes those the best, most focused 15 reps you can take. The former WWE star also reflected on the challenge of being in a physically demanding profession. Being that I'm 38 and have been getting the crap kicked out of me for 20 years, I don't recover as quickly as I used to, and that has been difficult to accept. Moxley admitted that adjusting his approach to recovery has been a learning experience. It's hard to accept that my body can't do everything my mind wants them to do anymore. But now it's about attacking all the tedious stretching, mobility, and recovery practices with intention. Since Wrestle Dream, Moxley has remained in the crosshairs of AEW stars like Marina Shafir, Claudia Castillo, Wheeler Yuta, the former Cesaro, and Pac. With a target on his back and hip in recovery, Moxley shows no signs of slowing down. Do you think Jon Moxley can maintain his championship reign despite his injury setbacks? Again, a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation about Jon Moxley, his return to the WWE. Is he going to show up to help Roman Reigns and the Usos? Again, I know you're going to say he's got a contract, he's locked in. I get it. But WWE and TNA have partnered up. WWE have partnered up with all these indie promotions. WWE has this new ID thing going on. I mean, who's to say that the WWE and AEW can't get together, even if it's on a one-night basis, even if it's for only one night only, it would be absolutely huge. It would be dramatic. It would help out WWE and WWE. AEW and WWE both would benefit from a Jon Moxley return because obviously Jon Moxley would be making the money. AEW would be getting more over. I mean, hell, it would be great. It would be just great for the business of professional wrestling. Also, Mark Henry confirms involvement in Dark Side of the Ring Season 6. Britt Baker reacts to Adam Cole's successful in-ring return after Dynamite. Tony Khan says that Private Party's AEW Tag Team title win was over 5 years in the making after Dynamite. Also, Bobby Lashley made his AEW debut, as we talked about, to reunite his old WWE stable. The Young Bucks announced that they will now be working from home on the 10:30 AEW Dynamite. Also, Jordan Grace's dog busted on camera eating an entire tray of brownies and home security footage. Now, here's the thing about that. Dogs aren't supposed to really be eating sweets, much less chocolate. So hopefully that dog is being followed, and hopefully he's going to be okay. Hopefully that dog is being monitored. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley is dealing with a legitimate injury, and it's not just part of the show. Yes, Rhea Ripley is dealing with a real legitimate, again, guys, we don't just hear it, we show it. Here it is, guys, legitimate. So they have canceled Rhea Ripley off WWE TV for now, for the time being, because she is dealing with some sort of injury. WWE.com's called it an orbital bone injury. And again, the attack was set up to get her off of TV. Now, we don't know the extent of the injury. We don't even know the injury. We're still looking on that. We're still working on that top story, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, the insiders, the sources, according to those in the know. So Rhea Ripley, coming off of an injury earlier this year, she had to take a couple of months off. Now it looks like Rhea Ripley may be off. I mean, certain rumors, again, this could change, and this is why we do multiple videos, multiple updates a day to make sure that you get the best, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most significant, the most dynamic. But according to reports online, we're looking at maybe 4 to 12 months away for Rhea Bloody Ripley. So, again, this could take this program between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley well into WrestleMania 41 if these reports serve to be true. Liv Morgan confirms recently signing a new WWE long-term 5-year contract with the company. Now, there was speculation and rumor that due to the attack, she was going to be fired from WWE, but of course, that would probably only be in storyline. Not legitimate, not credible. WWE NXT for October 29th sees a huge decrease in viewership. Yes, you heard that, a huge decrease in viewership, and that was with Bully Ray there, and that was with mentions of going to the ECW arena, so we're going to see how well that holds up. Logan Paul's WWE WrestleMania 41 status is uncertain at this stage of the game. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Liv Morgan reveals why she steers clear of dating apps as well as refusing airport photos because she's a bad girl now. WWE confirms Rhea Ripley's fractured orbital socket after a brutal attack on NXT. Also, Liv Morgan won't return to pro wrestling after having a child. So I guess Liv Morgan isn't looking to have a kid anytime soon, as she just signed a new contract. So we're going to see where that leads to and where that goes to right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, obviously your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Remember, if it's not brash, well, then it's absolute trash. Subscribe and share this video all over the entire net so you don't forget that this is your rating source for hourly WWE news. Check out periodically. Later.